that chance because I have spent my life fighting for children, for families, and our country. I'm not stopping now. You know, I have been called many things by many people. Quitter is not one of them. To say, like so much else in my life, I got that from my mother. She taught me that everybody needs a chance and a champion. And she knew what it was like not to have either one. I've talked a lot about her since we lost her because I realized how much I owed to her, not just because she was my mom and did a great job for me, and because she was such an incredible example of courage and resilience. Her own parents abandoned her. By the age of 14, she was out on her own working as a housemaid. I didn't know any of that when I was a little girl. All I knew is that, you know, we picked cherries in the backyard and we played, and she took me to learn how to play tennis. She tried to teach me to sew. One with more success than the other, I have to admit. But years later, when I was old enough to understand, I asked her what kept her going. And you know, her answer was something very simple: kindness from someone who believed she mattered. The first grade teacher who saw she had nothing to eat at lunch and without embarrassing her brought extra food to share. The woman whose house she cleaned, letting her go to high school so long as her work was done. That was a bargain she leapt to accept. Because people believed in her at critical moments, she believed in me. And because of her, I believe in the potential of every American. I have met hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of Americans over the course of my very blessed life. I've looked in the eyes of so many people, little kids thrust into foster care, being treated for life-threatening diseases, of dads who've just lost a job and don't know how they're gonna go home and tell their family, of moms who are single, doing the best they can to keep body and soul apart. I've looked in those eyes, and I believe so much that when you succeed, America succeeds. And there is a role, an important role, a critical role for our government to play, where we all believe that America has our back, that when we do our best and we need a little help, it'll be there. But there's also a huge role for everybody else to play too. I want us to start looking at each other again as fellow human beings and as fellow Americans. I want us to figure out how, through our own families, our own houses of worship, our own businesses, our own communities, we can reach out to those in need. And we can be smart and compassionate at the same time. I want you to join me in this effort. Of course, I want you to help me build this campaign and to make it your own. I want you to talk to your family, your friends, your neighbors. I want you to text JOIN, J-O-I-N, to 47246 and to go to HillaryClinton.com and sign up to make calls and knock on doors. But more than that, I want you to feel that this campaign is not about me. It's about all of us. And it's about the promise of this country, which is so unique in human history, that we can be more open, more generous, more respectful of each other. It really, it upsets me when I hear some of what's said in our political debates right now. But more than that, it really hits at my heart. I wonder, you know, did they not go and hear the same lessons I did in Sunday school? Did they not sing the same hymns? Did they not have teachers who said, "You're no better nor worse than anybody else"? Did they never hear, "There but for the grace of God go I"? Where did this mean-spiritedness come from? We are such a blessed nation. We have so many more opportunities, even now with all of our challenges. than anybody in human history has ever had. And so for me, this is about not only waging a campaign and winning an election, but it is about what we do together to build an America where if you do your part, you reap the rewards, where we don't leave anyone out or behind, where we remember that there are a lot of little boys and girls like my mom who got that extra bit of help when she most needed it. I am absolutely confident and optimistic that this campaign can lay the foundation for us doing that with and for each other again. And yes, we will have an America where a father can tell his daughter, you can be anything you want to be, even President of the United States.